everyone, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Angel and today I'll be sharing some more fun and simple DIYs. Before we get started, as always, if you enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and click that little notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of my future videos. For all of today's projects, I'll be using this macrame cord that I got from Amazon for less than $7. There is a link below in the description if you are interested. You can also definitely use a Dollar Tree macrame cord, but I think this is a cheaper option. For this first project, you're going to need 16 cords measuring at 16 feet each. And to start, we're going to go ahead and attach all 16 cords to a Dollar Tree dowel rod. And you're going to go ahead and start making square knots all the way across, leaving a small gap at the top. I've also placed a photo here showing exactly how to do this knot, and it is the only knot that we will be doing. I've also shown this knot many times on my channel, and I have other videos linked below if you are interested to try some of my other macrame projects. But I'm also going to go ahead and do a few knots going a little slower so you can see exactly what I'm doing here as well. Once you've completed that first row, we're going to move down to the second row and skip over those first two cords. And you'll also leave out the last two cords as well for this row. Then you're going to grab the 4 cords next to the first 2 cords and begin making your square knots for the second row. Just like we did for the first row, you'll want to leave a small gap in between your second and first row when making your square knots. And once you complete the second row, you'll go back to include the first 2 and last 2 cords for your third row. You'll continue this pattern all the way down. And once I had finished, my table runner measured about 2 feet. If you want yours to be longer, you can just make your cords a little longer. But once you are happy with the length, you can just go ahead and slide all those cords off of your dowel rod. Then you'll just go ahead and open up all of those little loops and you'll cut them in the center. Then I just went back and trimmed off the excess on the bottom to match the top. Then I'm just going to take this little pet brush that I got from Dollar Tree and I'm going to brush out the ends of the top and the bottom. You can, of course, use a comb or regular brush. And here's a look at how it turned out. For this next project, we are going to be using the same macrame cord to make a coaster. You'll need to measure out 10 cords at 3.5 feet each for this project. Just like with the first project, we are going to be using a Dollar Tree wood dowel rod to attach all of our cords to. Now here, I'm just using a regular Dollar Tree coaster to put over my cords to kind of see how big I want to make my coaster. Then exactly like we did with the table runner, we're going to start making our first row of square knots. But with the coaster, you're going to go ahead and make your knots tight to the top without leaving the little gap. And exactly the same as before, when you get to the second row, you're going to skip the first 2 cords, go to your next 4 cords, and start making your square knots there, and then you'll skip the last 2 cords on this row as well. As I was making my rows, I just kept measuring with this regular coaster to see where I wanted to end my rows. And you can see I ended up doing it 2 rows longer, but you can do yours longer or shorter depending on your preference. When I was happy with it, I went ahead and trimmed down the bottom, removed that dowel rod from the top. I cut those cords in the center, and then I trimmed everything down and brushed it out. To make one of these, it took maybe 5 to 10 minutes, so you could definitely make a few of these to put around your house to make your home more cozy. For this final project, we are going to be making some curtain ties. You'll need 9 cords measuring 30 inches each to make one of these, and you'll also need 2 6-inch cords and 2 20-inch cords. You're going to gather all 9 cords in your hand, then take one of the 6-inch cords, fold it in half, and place it on top of the 9 pieces of cord like you see here. Then you'll take one of the 20-inch cords, lay that on top so that the tail hangs out over the loop you just made with the 6-inch cord. Then you'll go ahead and make a little loop with that 20-inch cord in the palm of your hand like you see here. Then you're going to take the top end of that 20-inch cord that comes up, and you're going to start wrapping it around to secure all of your cords into place. You just want to keep wrapping this a few times all the way down, and make sure you are keeping this really tight as you wrap. When you've wrapped this a few times, you're going to find the loop you made in the palm of your hand, and you're going to put the cord through that loop. Then you're going to find the piece of cord sticking out at the top, and you'll go ahead and pull that piece to tighten the loop at the bottom and secure all your pieces. You may have to pull the bottom cord a few times to make sure that it's tight as you're pulling the top cord, but just go ahead and pull that knot up under where you wrap the cord around, and be careful not to pull it all the way out of the top. You just want to pull it under there until the knot is sitting in the center under the wrapped cords. Once you have it secure, you can just go ahead and snip off both ends of that cord sticking out at the top and the bottom. Then I went ahead and just taped this down at the top so that it's not moving around while I'm working with it. But all you have to do is separate these cords into 3 sets of 3, and then we are just going to braid this all the way down. When you're finished braiding this, all you have to do to finish this is the exact same thing we did at the beginning, using your other 6-inch and 20-inch pieces of cord. And that's going to be it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.